Ever wonder if there's another you out there, living a completely different life in a parallel universe? This intriguing question brings us to the doorstep of parallel universes and multiple dimensions, a realm where the unthinkable becomes a possibility. Imagine this. Our universe, the vast expanse of space and time we reside in, could be just one among an infinite number of universes. This is the essence of the multiverse theory, a concept that transcends the boundaries of our conventional understanding. And this isn't just the stuff of science fiction or comic book lore. The idea of parallel universes is a subject of serious scientific debate, with physicists and cosmologists pondering its implications. What once was a mere figment of imagination has now evolved into a fascinating field of study. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey into the unknown. Now, let's dive deeper into the science behind these theories. What does science have to say about the existence of parallel universes? Well, there are several scientific theories that flirt with the possibility of multiverses. Let's start with quantum mechanics, the study of particles at the smallest scales. It's a bit like Alice in Wonderland down there, with particles popping in and out of existence, and even being in two places at once. Quantum mechanics introduces the concept of superposition, the idea that a particle can exist in all its theoretically possible states at once. It's only when we observe it that it appears to pick one state. Some scientists suggest that for each of these possible states, there's a separate universe. Then there's string theory, another fascinating aspect of modern physics. It proposes that the fundamental constituents of reality are one-dimensional strings rather than point-like particles. String theory requires the existence of 10 or 11 dimensions instead of our familiar 3 of space and 1 of time. And some versions of string theory suggest a landscape of countless universes, each with different laws of physics. Let's talk about cosmic inflation. This is the idea that the universe expanded exponentially fast in the fraction of a second after the Big Bang. Some cosmologists suggest this inflation could have given rise to an infinite number of bubble universes, each with different properties. Now, I know these concepts might sound like they're straight out of a science fiction novel. And let's be honest, without a way to test these theories, they remain just that, theories. But it's important to remember that they're not the musings of mad scientists. They're the product of rigorous mathematical exploration, backed by decades of experimental evidence in related fields. These theories might seem outlandish, but they're supported by some of the brightest minds in physics. And even if we can't prove the existence of parallel universes yet, the fact that we can even contemplate their existence is a testament to the power of human curiosity and the audacity of scientific imagination. But what if we told you that the idea of parallel universes isn't just a scientific concept, but also a spiritual one? Intriguing, isn't it? This concept of multiple dimensions isn't a new kid on the block. It has been a part of various spiritual traditions for centuries. From the ancient Hindu texts to the mystical teachings of Kabbalah, the notion of multiple realities has always been a recurring theme. Take reincarnation, for example. This spiritual belief that we live multiple lives in different forms, isn't it akin to experiencing different realities? Each life, a different universe of experiences, thoughts, and emotions. Could these lives be happening simultaneously in parallel universes? It's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? Or consider the afterlife. Many spiritual traditions speak of realms beyond our physical world, places our souls journey to after we pass. Are these just metaphors, or could they be glimpses of other dimensions, unseen by our physical eyes but perceptible to our spiritual selves? Not to forget the concept of higher dimensions in spiritualism. These are often described as planes of existence beyond our mundane reality, realms of enlightened beings and divine energy. Could these higher dimensions be parallel universes that coexist with our own, just beyond our perception? Now imagine if these spiritual ideas and scientific theories of parallel universes are two sides of the same coin. Could they be different ways of understanding the same fundamental truth about our reality? It's as if science and spirituality are converging, offering us a more holistic understanding of the universe and our place in it. Of course, these are all conjectures, theories, and beliefs, yet they invite us to expand our perspective, to question, to wonder. They remind us that reality is not just what we see, touch, or measure. It's far more mysterious, far more magical. So, Whether you approach it from a scientific or spiritual perspective, the concept of parallel universes offers a lot to ponder. What does all this mean for us? How does the idea of parallel universes impact our lives? In the grand scheme of things, multiverse theory may seem like a concept far removed from our daily existence. After all, we're not hopping between dimensions on our way to work. Well, not that we know of at least, but the philosophical implications of this theory can profoundly impact our understanding of reality, free will, and even our own identities. Let's begin with reality. If there are countless other universes out there, each with its own laws of physics, its own history, and its own version of you and me, then what we perceive as reality is merely one slice of an unimaginably vast cosmic pie. It's like being a single note in a grand symphony, contributing to a melody that's far more complex than we can comprehend. Then there's the question of free will. If every decision we make spawns a new parallel universe, then are we truly free? Or are our choices merely creating different realities, each as valid as the next? It's a thought that can either be liberating or unnerving depending on how you look at it. And finally, there's the self. If there are infinite versions of us existing in parallel universes, then who are we really? Are we unique, or just one possibility among an infinite array of options? This question pushes us to reflect on our identity and our place in the cosmos. Understanding the multiverse theory, then, can change our perspective on life. It can make us feel small and insignificant, yes, but it can also inspire awe and wonder. It can make us question our assumptions and challenge us to think in new, expansive ways. It can push us to seek out connections, to appreciate the mystery and beauty of existence, and to find our place in the grand cosmic dance. While we may not have definitive answers, the exploration of parallel universes and multiple dimensions undoubtedly expands our horizons and challenges us to think beyond our everyday reality.